Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. And when we last left off, we were killing plantaras and doing some fishing. Got the high-test fishing line. It has been a day for me, but in-game it has been maybe 20 seconds. I saved like right at the end of the episode, and as soon as I've loaded this episode up, it's raining. Of course it's raining. We have such bad luck. Well, is it bad luck? I don't know, but it seems depressing. The world gets dark, the rain is not particularly interesting, but hunger fish, I definitely don't have that. And I can't catch that. So you guys told me before that you can catch it not, even though it says underworld, you can catch it above the underworld, like around here somewhere. However, I flooded water down somewhere around here and it all just disappeared, didn't it? I remember. So it lost like a huge pocket of water and I kept up to drain a bunch of it down. So we're just going to skip this fishing quest for now. Sorry, angler. Maybe one day. And what we'll do is, I've already had a quick look. And we don't have a plantera built down here yet. Nor do we have one on our area bit. Nor do we have any more grown in. Again, in-game time, it's only been about a minute since we last played. So, it hasn't had time to spawn anything in. Anywhere, as far as I can see, there's probably one or two dotted around that are like off the beaten path that I've missed. But, honestly, I'm never going to find them, just quickly browsing around. So, we're going to take this time. And you know, it's probably the best time to do it since it's raining. And we're going to go and try to catch the Zephyr Fish. I asked you guys last time whether you'd like to see me do this or not. And, hello fish. As far as I see, there weren't actually any replies about whether or not you cared if I did fishing or not. So, I want to have fishing power potions. More than enough. Anything else here that would be handy? No, then I guess if we just want to put on our fishing-y bobs and looking absolutely marvellous. Ooh, hello. Looking absolutely marvellous. Where is our inventory though? Wrong chest. Oh, Willie the Travelling Merchant. You know what, we'll go pay a visit to good old Willie. See if he's actually got anything for us. We are so slow. Where are you, Willie, my boy? Hello. Shop. Nope, you again have literally nothing new for me. Stop sending worms everywhere. You know I can't help but catch them. We're losing out on valuable fishing time. Valuable. 81 worms is actually pretty decent, I have to admit. Right, get down here, down here. We're going to teleport all the way across. No longer need to ride our rails. I guess we could. And why not? We're going to die. I thought we were going to miss the rail and die. Slightly slower than teleporting, but you know what? Riding the last part of the journey is fine. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot we can't swim because the game's buggy and broken. If I take that off, can I swim? Can I fly? Yeah, it's so weird. It is so weird that that's a bug. And it is a bug. It's absolutely a bug because this is a vanity slot. Nothing in vanity has any effect. But somehow equipping that removes our ability to actually swim or fly. I'm going to take it off again just to get out. That's awful. Right, put that there. And I think, you know, we'll probably go to just start fishing from here. So yeah, we're looking for the... on a bigger cast. There we go. We're looking for the... I can't read what those are. And you can't fish while stood in water, right? I remember that. We're looking for the Zephyr Fish, anyway. Raining increases our chance of catching rarer fish. We have the full angler set. We have the best fishing rod. We have the best bait. We have fishing power potions. We have all of the accessories that increase fishing. So we're seeing a lot of rarer fish come up. We saw the sawtooth shark and the reaver shark and stuff. So all we've got to do is just keep our eyes open. Try to catch a fish if it shows up. And when I say try, I mean as long as I don't miss pushing the reel in, we should get it. Because we have the unbreakable fishing thing now, the high-test fishing line. So while doing some fishing, we'll have a little bit of talk. I'm recording this slightly later than normal. Not too late, not like yesterday when I was recording like 6 o'clock. Recording it slightly later today because I spent a bunch of time looking for a YouTube video. I fancied watching, I don't know if you guys know about them, Hat Films. Part of the Yogscast now. And they are really, really funny guys. And I was trying to find a specific video by them, and I was like, it wasn't recorded that long ago. And like, it's really funny, I really want to watch it again. So I spent up 45 minutes searching for this video. Turns out it was recorded in 2013. It's like 4 years ago, or like 3.5 years ago that video came out. And I'm thinking, no, it wasn't that long ago. Maybe like 6 months ago or so. It was from 2013. It's like, that's ridiculous. You don't realise how fast time goes. It's silly, but yeah, I spent a little bit too long looking for a Hats film video rather than get on with work. I know. I wanted to have a little break. A little break is all. I'm working very hard. For those of you asking as well when my monthly update video is going to be, I'm not sure. I do want to record it, and this is going to sound strange saying this after I've just told you I spent 45 minutes searching for a Hat Films video, but I haven't really been having the time to find the time to record an update video. Honestly, there's not a massive deal of stuff to talk about, but in between recording what I normally record plus end days, my time is like super limited. End days takes forever to do. All you guys know it gets done within 2 or 3 days. But I'm working almost non-stop. I work until the early hours of the morning on end days, trying to get that done. And when it comes out, I'm happy with it, but I know I could be happier. I always wish I had more time. Like, if I wasn't editing any of my videos, and you guys said to me, make an end days video, you have a week. I'm like, a week, I can do it in a week. But the reality is, I have to do it in a day or two, while doing other videos, and it's just, it kills me. Mentally and physically, it drains me like you wouldn't believe. But I do enjoy doing them. I enjoy recording them, and I enjoy editing them, despite how ridiculously difficult it is to edit them. The time spent on tiniest little things is horrible. Like, I tweet out a few times when I'm editing in days about how much I hate keyframing. And that's the... Long story short, it's about having something happen on every frame differently. So I have to edit something on every single frame. Because I record 60 frames per second. I have to make 60 edits per second of video that you see. And certain things go on for like a minute. Like the fight in End Days with the rabbit. That was a 44-second fight. I had to keyframe 60 seconds. We got it. We got the Zephyr Fish. We're done. We are done, boys. I'm so glad. We only lost one masturbate. That's fantastic. Let's go home. Anyway, yeah, it was a 44-second fight. I had to keyframe 60 frames per second for those 44 seconds on multiple parts. Not just like one thing. There were several layers to that video. It just took... It took too long. It really did. I can't believe we got the Zephyr Fish. Oh, I need to put this away manually. Let's look at it. We got the Zephyr Fish. Let's bring this bad boy out. I wonder if it's going to look like one of these flying fish. It does. It looks like a flying fish in a downward spiral. It's flapping about like it's going down. Like it's been shot at the sky by an F-16 or something. Zephyr Fish. Why are you so rare for such a terrible looking item? And you're very colourful, don't get me wrong. But you look like trash. Oh, what does it say? What does it tell us? Get rid of that, get rid of that. It likes swimming around you. Yeah, well, you know what? It can swim its way straight into this chest where it's never going to be used again. And that, ladies and gents, is every single pet in the game done. We're only missing one mount. Got all the pets, we need one mount. That's the Reindeer's bells, which we will not be getting today. Maybe. I don't know. What time is it? Do we have time? 3:40 time. We may have time. Do we have a plan to... You know what? Should we end with a... Is it a frost moon we need? Yeah, it's a frost moon. We should end with a frost moon, I guess. So, the problem we were having with frost moons is there was too much loot on the ground and it was causing stuff to despawn, which is why we've redesigned our arena. Now my question is, now that our arena's been redesigned, did I ever actually do a frost moon after I redesigned my arena? Flask of Ichor, pumpkin pie. Yeah, we can sort some of this stuff out. I want to get... I'm sure I made like a damage potion or something. I don't know how many I made. There's a flasks, aren't there? Yeah. Maybe over here. So the key to this is to get as far in the waves as possible. I don't see it. Oh, we'll go over there anyway. Yeah, so our traps are working now. I did test these out, look. Home defense. Walter. Really? Really? Didn't take him long, did it? So our range should be working. We'll take a look at why our traps are working later on. Right, let's see if I remember how to do this. What we do is we teleport in here. Then we do this, which is something I learned from Zero Gravitas. Use my YouTuber of the month last month. And I should have all of these going. Yes, that's correct. Then we turn on... No. Then we turn on these. What does that one do? I don't remember. Anyway, and then we sit inside this, where we're going to be taking damage from crabs. That's fine. Right, I'm just going to actually turn this off for now. This isn't turned off. Right. Okay. So, the problem's right now, because we are a merman. See, we're a merman because we're stood in honey. And if we're a merman, we don't get the bonuses for being a werewolf, which is why we replace this with this. Then we don't need wings, so we can use this. And potentially we could get rid of the boots and even the shield. But what accessories would be worth using? That's the question. That is the question. Oh, crap, I screwed this up, haven't I? No, we can still recover. We can still recover. Need to get over there real quick. I was going to bring myself a clock along and try to find out any other stuff. I just tried the present and it doesn't work, so we're not Too late. Now, right, okay. We do this, 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 and this. And we get on with the old murder. Right, so this is generally pretty boring to watch. Because you can't really see much what's going on. We are going to blast through these waves with our iCore and our thingy buff. I could definitely get stronger if I go ahead and check out different things I can bring with me into this. If we don't get the Reindeer's bells today, next time we do this, I'll have a much better loadout prepared. But the key is to get this started ASAP. As soon as night begins, you need to begin this thing to get as much chances to get through the waves as possible. Now, the item that we want drops from the Frost Queen, who doesn't show up until wave 10, I believe. And while she can drop them on wave 10, she has more chance of dropping them the further into the waves you get. But basically, as soon as you see the Frost Queen, or the Ice Queen, which she's called, we need to look at the loot that drops from her body. If we see the Reindeer's bells drop, we're just going to piece out of this, grab them, regardless of what happens. Because the odds are we might get too much loot on the ground and they might despawn. Because I think the game can only handle 500 pieces of loot at once. Which is why we... let me grab that. Which is why we have the lava down at the bottom to destroy coins and hearts and things of that nature that would cause other things to be destroyed. But we're at wave 8 already, we're only 2 minutes in. So that's looking pretty good. But as soon as you see the Frost Queen show up in the list of enemies, that's when we know we have to be on form. Is it wave 10 or is it wave 9 she shows up? I don't know. It must be wave 10 then, because we're on wave 9 and she isn't here. Now, the waves are going to progressively take longer as we go. Pumpkin... right, I might be wrong here. I think Pumpkin Moon has 15 waves, and Frost Moon has 20. You guys might know that a little bit better than what I do. I also think this is the first time I've done this without putting a fast forward on it or music over the top. So you guys... oh, there's no... Frost Queen on wave 10. So you guys have been subject to the horrible noise that I'm always subjected to when I do this. Isn't it just the most horrendous sound? This is why I put a fast forward with music on it, because nobody wants to hear this. It's horrible. Don't worry, if I ever do this in the future, I'm going to put no music and stuff on it, so you have to listen to this. But yeah, it is not a nice sound. But yeah, our goals for the future... here comes the Ice Queen. Try to get the Reindeer's bells. So we might do one of these every night. Try to get the Hotline Fishing Rod, which means doing a fishing quest every day. And trying to get the axe, which is fighting Plantera whenever possible. But, you know, sometimes Plantera just doesn't want to... what you got for me? Just money? That Frost Queen seriously only dropped money. But yeah, we've just got to wait for Plantera to spawn. Plantera is one of those awkward things where it's just... because we have to wait for it to happen. I mean, Frost Moons, you have to wait until night time. And fishing, you have to wait till every brand new day. But Plantera, you just gotta wait for them to spawn in, which is... awkward and horrible. And I love my little Reindeer. You know what? We don't even need our cross necklace on this. I think of all the items we have equipped normally, we don't actually need any of them for this arena. Except maybe the Celestial Stone. I think the Celestial Stone is the only one worth keeping equipped. Everything else can be customized for the spot we're at. Now, if I remember my timings correctly, the Frost Moon lasts, the nighttime lasts for 9 minutes, so we get 9 minutes of Frost Moon. And we are 5 minutes into this, so we're about halfway there. What you got for me? With 14, pretty good. We're about halfway through the time, and we're doing pretty good on the waves. Are we going to make it to wave 20? I don't know. Maybe. I guess. You need more and more points to get through the waves. As long as we keep finding lots and lots of Ice Queens, I'm happy though. The more of those we fight, the more odds of us getting the Reindeer's bells. But there's certain items that are just... Oh. I remember we tried for so long to get them. These Reindeer bells. We did so many things. And then it turns out they weren't actually in the game yet. I mean, they were in the game, but they were inaccessible. They couldn't be dropped. That did get changed. Actually, I never looked it up. I'm assuming it got changed with the last update. But I don't know. Wave 15 on the go. Come on, Ice Queen. I want to see as many Ice Queens as possible. Now, luckily, they all... I say they all, but a lot of them tend to die directly above us, so we can pick up the loot they drop instantly. But some of them are dying, like, off to the sides. Which is a little bit awkward, because we don't see what they drop. Come on, Ice Queen. No, she's dead. We don't see what she drops. But yeah, if this was on the PS4 or the PC or something, we would be able to see a lot more interesting things going on. Because on the Xbox 360, and I believe the PS3, the game is just so much more zoomed in than what it is on the other platforms. Like, we can't even see the enemies dying below us. We can, like, see the Santa NK1 hats. And when the Frost Queen goes up like that, we can't see her. It's like, come on, now I want to... These Frost Queens aren't dropping anything. It's like, come on, I want to see what's going on. Our arena is so big. I'd like to actually know what the happy haps are. There's Santa's little hat down there. We can't tell what's going on with him. Is he in his robotic form or his Terminator-looking form or what? We just don't know. We can't tell. The Ice Queen. But I think my arena is one of the things I'm most proud about. Just, it's so effective. I love it. It's got me through so many things. These Ice Queens aren't dropping any items. They have many items that they can drop. That one didn't drop anything either. Like, they can drop, like, the Blizzard stuff and things like that. But they're just not dropping any. Right, we've got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. What wave war? I wasn't paying attention. 17! More Ice Queens. Come on now, Ice Queens. I've had a run of good luck recently. Got one of the items we were missing yesterday. We've got one of the items we're missing today. Can you step it up? Can you give me 2 of the items that I'm missing? You can do it. Come on, Ice Queen. Drop it. Just poop them out. All over the arena. No, it's just there's no items coming out of these Ice Queens. Now, if you're thinking about the fact that it could be the fact that we hit the item limit, that's not true. The item limit overrides previous items rather than preventing new ones. Now, occasionally you'll see me jump up to the upper layer of my arena here. That's because there's just loot and stuff up there that, while I don't particularly want the loot, again, it will cause other stuff to despawn because it'll have too many items on the screen. So even though it's just like a few coins and hearts, I'll pick them up because it stops other stuff from getting overwritten. And you never know, we may have some Reindeer's bells already in the ground down there that we just can't see. And if you end up with too many items on the screen, they'll just despawn. And that sucks. The Ice Queen dropped a Blizzard staff, so at least that's the first thing we've seen drop from them. That's something at least. We've got about 30 seconds. Maybe like 20 seconds-ish. Then all of this is going to go away. Which is a shame. I wish it would end the waves, but everything that's on the screen, I wish would stay on the screen. Like the Ice Queen, just like fly away. They don't bother staying. Right, nighttime is now over. Can I turn it off? Where's my cursor? There it is. And then we turn this off, and then we want to put these things back on. Oops, I need that. Right, let's go see what we've been given. So much like cash money and stuff. Jungle key mold. Right, we don't want to die. That can't be it. I reckon there's more in this lava, but we can't pick it up because of stuff. I'll get my lava waders on. That'll do. Basically, now if there's stuff in here, we can pick it up as we walk over. I can't believe that is all we got. That was terrible. We got so far in the waves. Have they nerfed the drop rates and stuff? Oh, I didn't want that. Because that seems really bad. That we would do that much and get so little. Let's go home and take a look. What did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 4 items from that. That's really bad. That is really, really bad. Considering how much we killed. Hello, Walter. I'm here to give you some stuff. Don't kill me, please. Like you did to the travelling merchant. Ugh. Ugh. Put that mold away. And then, I'll put the money away. And when we come back, what we're going to do is we'll do one more fishing quest. We will set up the perfect amount of accessories for the Frost Moon. And we will craft some more Frost Moon items, and maybe we'll fight a Plantera if one spawns in. Maybe. For now, though, thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow for all that. Goodbye.